Yo, hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today is the day I make my review on Maximum Football 2019. So this video is just going to be me and you guys. We're going to just sit here, have a little chat about the game. This is, before I start with this review, this is 100% honest in my opinion. So I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I'm going to talk about the bad and I'm going to talk about the good. But I'm going to keep it honest. You know, I feel like I owe you that much. I'm not going to sit here and just blow this game up like everyone else seems to do. So, number one thing, I need you guys to realize that this review is compared to last year's game. It is not compared to Madden. I see a lot of these people, you know, they leave nasty comments online about, you know, about this game, comparing it to Madden, and I'm sorry, that's kind of ignorant because, I mean, you can't do that, you know, that's kind of, I don't know. So, number one, I want to just bring up is the menus. This is basic, but it's so important, and this is a huge improvement that they have made. It looks so much more clean, it looks so much more professional compared to Maximum 18. So that's a very big plus, and it's more important than you think. If you guys did play Maximum 18, you would you know to appreciate it. Two, gameplay. It's really improved, and I'm kind of just going off the top of my head here. I should have made a list of what to talk about first, but so I'm just gonna talk. You know, we're just gonna do this, you know, and go with the flow here. But gameplay has improved tremendously. Obviously, there's still a lot of improvement, though, of course, for gameplay. With that being said, this is for it being 3 guys making this game, and they also have basically other day jobs. This is freaking tremendous what they were able to do in 1 year cycle. And you can compare it to Madden in this aspect of what Madden does in a year. What do they improve on from their last game? And Maximum's got them beat on that, and I can honestly say that. Seriously, they've added a lot from last game. That's good. There's, of course, you know, bugs and glitches and people running through, you know, other players on the field. That happens on occasion. It's not, you know, every single time. I've had it happen. I've played about 5 games, and I've had it happen to me about 2 times so far, where like you go to tackle somebody and your character goes right through them. Of course, those things hopefully can be fixed later in the next, you know, game. So gameplay, though, overall, I would definitely give it a thumbs up. I wouldn't give it 2 thumbs up. I'd give it 1 thumbs up, because it is improved, no doubt about it. Next, customization. Customization is still amazing. It's, you know, kind of like last year, except for we have a lot more logos and things to use. But there is one negative side to it, and this kind of just goes into the game in general. Crashes. This is where this game, Maximum Football 2019, really kind of shits the bed. The game crashes a lot. I'm not going to sit here and hide it. I haven't seen anyone talk about it yet, and if they have, you know, obviously I haven't seen it, but the game crashes. So guys, just as I'm recording this, of course, Doug Flutie just hit Twitter, matter of fact, and actually put out a Twitter saying that he has found out about the crashes and is currently working on a fix for those. So I'm going to talk about them either way because you guys should know, because the game launched like that. But he is working on them, so just remember that. Enjoy the rest of the video. I'm obviously doing my custom Dynasty franchise with my subscribers on the team, and I also made, you know, the team that you see, the Louisiana Tech here. I made all of this. I edited real teams in there, and I can't tell you how much of a hassle that was. The game came out at 12 on the 27th, and I took from 12 all the way up to about 11 at night, making the league and putting players in because of how many times it crashed. I believe it crashed in that time span 8 times. 2 of those crashes coming from actual while I'm playing the game, and say I was like in the 3rd quarter and the game crashed. Most of the crashes though came from when I was customizing the logos and customizing the players. So either way, that sucks. Now, on a positive note, what the developers have done is every screen that you back out of has a save point, and it's kind of annoying, but you'll notice it when you pick it up. Every single time you click on a certain screen and then back out of it, like you say you want to go look at the stats or you want to go look at the draft board, every time you leave that page to go back to the menu, it saves, and you got to sit there and wait. Because how I feel about it is they obviously, the developers know about the crashes and they just do not know how to fix it, and they don't have the money or the funds to bring in someone who does. So the way they're kind of counteracting that is they're just having a bunch of saves, and you don't even know that it's happening on the game as well. Like when it crashed for me in the third quarter, I was expecting to have to start all over, and I was so upset about it. And I come back and the score is exactly the same. It's on the play that I left off on. So that's a plus that kind of balances it out. Of course, they want to get a better fix for it, but in my head, I kind of have a feeling that they really don't know what to do about it, because this was a problem in last year's game, and they don't know how to fix it, and they don't have the funds to figure it out. So they're kind of about it, trying to fix it that way. Overall, though, I think what everyone's kind of hating on is obviously the graphics are centuries behind. It's really far behind. But I mean, to me, that doesn't bother me. The game is fun. The playbook is improved. They got play art on the field. I would like to see the names kind of upgrade. I do see some weird names, and maybe that's just because I'm from the States, and I don't know. The name generator, I think, needs to be a little bit changed. I've definitely seen some weird names, but I mean, that's just kind of nitpicking, because you can go in there and customize if it really bothers you that much. But honestly, the game is improved from last year. Whether you should buy it or not is going to be up to you. You see the gameplay, you see the graphics, you see the way the game functions. I do feel like someone's got to tell you that the game does crash. It is riddled with crashes, but they're not game-breaking crashes. Again, it saves everything you do every time. You're never going to lose any data. Out of those 8 crashes I had, I never lost my spot, besides the customization, and that's what made me take all day. But if you're just talking about as far as advancing your dynasty and having a good time, you're never going to lose any progression. With that being said, the question lies on you, whether you want to buy it or not, and the answer, of course. I would tell you, go for it, because I've seen what they can do in 1 year from 18 to 19, and if they have money, I can't imagine what they can do, in the next year's game. So it's going to take support. It's going to take this phase of struggle, should you say, to get to a good college football game. I feel like they have it in them. We just got to support them. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it answered any of your questions. If there's any other questions you have in the that you want to be answered, just leave them down in the comments below, and you guys know I got you. I'll answer you the best of what I can if I know. And you guys also let me know how you're enjoying the game. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.